had a coworker, thank God, that introduced me to Dana. Dana didn't care what color I was, whether I was rich or poor. She took my case and she pretty much grabbed the bull by the horn.
I don't think there was a time that I didn't call her, that she didn't answer her phone.
Yeah,
or
she had no problem
that
calling
I sent an email and had a response within minutes.
And she always had an answer. Always had an answer, without fail.
Dana Nessel has been influential in always fighting for all minority communities in Detroit.
Always did what she needed to do for her client. She was always an excellent lawyer.
She would handle every kind of case that came through the criminal justice system in Frank Murphy. And she was formidable. Many times we have either high profile or very complex cases come in, and sometimes special prosecutors will be assigned to do those cases when they were before me, but she was competent enough that she did almost every case, and that was saying something. Her reputation as a defense attorney was, again, much like her work as a prosecutor. Very strong work ethic, very ethical, very deliberate, very thoughtful, very strategic, and again, just very smart. And she represented her clients with everything that she had, which was a lot. The DeBoer versus Snyder case was very personal to me because I am the mother of 3 adoptive children from the Michigan foster care system. And I'm always disturbed because at any time in the state of Michigan, there are 14,000 children ready to be adopted. They have been in foster care. And so Michigan has, over the years, placed restrictions on who can adopt. And I never understood that. As long as they're lawful, legal, loving, and qualified to care for children, I don't understand why there should be any restrictions.
My name's Danny.
My name's Johnny.
We've been a couple for 18 years, just over 18 years. We've had 16 kids.
About 16 kids throughout the past 13 years.
But 5 are currently with us and will be with us forever, thanks to Dana. As foster parents, we were both parents. We were both on all of the paperwork. We were both dads. We were both able to provide medical care, make school decisions, go anywhere. We could do anything. We were a real family. Until it came time to adopt. That's when
Danny was the one who adopted, because I was the stay-at-home dad most of the time.
It was a really hard time because we didn't realize after the adoption that only one of us was allowed to adopt.
Yep.
As a foster parent, we were both parents, but as parents, we couldn't both be parents because we were the same gender.
Once we were able to adopt and he was able to adopt, I lost all my rights to the kids. So
that was a really hard time.
I'll never forget that day. I was at work, like a typical day. I walk in and the cops tell me that I was being charged for breaking and entering. I was a nursing assistant. My son was 3 years old. I was planning on going to school to get my nursing degree when he was of school age. I was just living a regular life. And here I was being accused of a crime I did not do. And my first attorney had 0 trial experience, and it showed. My second attorney, he told me there was no hope. You're facing 20 years. It doesn't matter about the evidence. Dana fought to get me justice. She took it to trial and proved my innocence. I was found not guilty on all charges.
Dana Nessel was assigned to my courtroom as a prosecutor, my regular prosecutor. And I don't remember when that was, but she was with us for quite some time, and I got a chance to get to see what a wonderful person she was. But also, the important thing is when I was coming up, all I ever wanted to be was to be known as a good lawyer. Well, Dana Nessel is an excellent lawyer. She was always prepared. There were some times when the case shouldn't have gone to trial, and she would kind of let everybody know that it wasn't the kind of case that should have been prosecuted. I got to know Dana not just in the courtroom, though. Dana had her twins either the week before or the week after my first grandchild was born. And she was still there and still prepared every single day. And she tried some of the toughest cases under those circumstances, murder cases, rapes, whatever was there, Dana handled it because she could handle lots of things. And she took care of her boys very, very well. Dana always worked for justice and for all the people.
Dana Nessel was an advocate for me, and I believe as Attorney General, she'll be an advocate for everyone.
Dana Nessel, I believe how she fought for our family, that not only would she fight for same-sex couples, but for all families in Michigan. And I believe that's what she would do as the next Attorney General.
Not only will she fight for me, for you, but she fights for all communities.
I think many people who run for public office in this state and others nationally do it with an agenda in mind. Either they want to use it as a stepping stone to other offices, and they don't want to take any real firm stands on any issue. Dana Nessel is the kind of the anti-politician, and I think she's the best person for this job. She will take a stand, she will fight for you, she will fight for me, she will fight for people who need fighting for.